Hello. Hi everyone. Vintage. How are you? Let me do this co-hosting. How did you do it the last time? Okay, invite to go.
No.
Hey.
Let me see if I can get this. I don't
What?
know. Roughly. I'm not working on top of my desk right now. I'm working
Oh,
facing away from
oh, I see.
it. How you
Hi,
doing?
Lisa. Man, I'm exhausted, but I just want to play with Yuri. How are you?
I'm pretty much feeling the same way. I was just thinking that I'm literally exhausted.
I keep losing things in here. It's becoming a huge annoyance. Hi, Creative Chris. Hi, Chris. Buy movie stuff. Welcome in, guys. So, see what I did.
I love them. They're so pretty. Hi, welcome in. They're
Hi,
so
girl.
pretty.
How are you? So, I'm still trying to decide if I want to make this a post or put like, hi, Susan. Look at this. Do you know what these are? So, I'm still
Mhm.
deciding. Yes. Guys, if you're not following Susan, you're missing out. Rebecca, I was telling you yesterday about where I got my rubies from. That was
Yeah.
from Susan, and
Uh,
she has such amazing rubies, emeralds, sapphires, all natural stones. Oh my gosh!
nice.
Um, and if you're
I
not
sent her a
following
following.
Rebecca, you need to follow Rebecca. She has such great jewelry. She's also a jewelry designer, and her jewelry is just beautiful. Susan, don't tempt me. I'm not coming to your show. I'm like, right now, I banned myself from shopping.
I tried
What?
tempting her yesterday.
Yeah, and I really was tempted. I bought more rubies yesterday. I think she had I think she had a show yesterday or 2 days ago, and I bought more rubies. And those were like the pumpkin shaped rubies.
Ooh.
Um yeah, so actually the bracelet I got from her came in. I'm breaking up everything. I don't know where I put those. Those were also pumpkin shaped. Those were very pretty with the emeralds as well. So Susan, I made earrings with your rubies.
They're just so pretty. That's such a pretty design. Are they
Yeah,
heavy or light?
I cannot tell yet. They feel heavy. The stones are heavy. The stones are heavy, so I need to put them on. That's why I'm trying to decide if I want to make them ear wires, add ear wires, or just kind of like figure out a way to put post on them. So that was the reason I came in today, and also to finish up a bracelet for someone I need to ship out tomorrow.
I feel like if they're heavy, the post would be better and you might be able to wrap them into the back.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna do. Like put in like a 20 gauge, make like a
Hmm.
tiny loop, and then actually let me do a test with an ordinary wire. Welcome in, guys. Thank you so much, Susan. I appreciate that. I mean, your beats make them even all the more so. All I did was just did some chain mail, and there you have it.
Yeah, man, do not underlie the skill that you have. They're beautiful
Oh,
stones,
you
but that
guys.
is gorgeous work.
You guys. Thank you so much for that. Um, Let me see if I can. Just got so many emeralds. Oh my god. I did not see that. I'm like, I'm staying away from
I
any
mean,
jewelry purchases.
I'm signing up to travel to the Tucson Gem Show, so in February to buy more things.
Oh my god.
Not that I need more, I really don't, but that's okay.
You can never get enough. What am I
Mm,
doing? How do I do this?
I
Okay, let
don't
me.
think that's true. I
Okay,
mean, I
first.
probably have enough, but I wanna go see them all, and I want to go buy more, and I really want to go to Arizona for the show.
Oh, I've been, but I was at Arizona for work.
Mhm.
Then I didn't even know about Tucson.
I've never been to Arizona. I've never well, obviously, I've never been to Tucson. I did shop with Tam last year, though. Tam lives in Arizona. She went to the show, and she chatted me, and we shopped together, and she, shipped me the stones.
Oh yeah, you mentioned it the last time we did.
Yeah.
She was pointing things, and you were like, "Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I get that."
Yeah. My video was extremely blurry. I could not see what she was pointing at for half of it, and I was just like, "Let's just go with it." I still got the most amazing stones. I trust Tam. Tam's got good taste. She knew what I worked with too, so
Um, I think I need to figure out how to do it both. First, I already made a mess. And
what'd
this
you
one
do?
again, I didn't put it completely in there,
Mhm.
so I put it like halfway through the rings in one of the rings instead of two. So I need to correct that. So this is just
Maybe
a test, guys. I'm using a wrong wire just because I'm trying to experiment.
see if it will work.
Yeah, to see if I'm able to do it. I've never done
If
a post the way I'm trying to do it before, so
if the post doesn't work, then instead of having it dangle, you could do a stiff wire like a French style, but where it was solid in place. So you're still wrapping it in, but you make sure that it doesn't move around,
mm.
because that could also
I
help
mean,
with the weight disposition. Yeah.
the only way I was thinking was to just instead of having like these two jump rings up here,
Mhm.
um I'll first of all I'll create like the air wire if I'm not able to figure out the post, and just have it like very short and attach it to hi Tina, attach it to the top of the arm rather than have these two jump rings at the top.
Yeah. I
So
could
that
see
might be
that.
one way to do it. Actually, let me try that. That'll be faster to do.
See if it works.
So
Welcome in. We're just making jewelry together. Let us know if you have any questions or if you just want to chat.
yeah, pretty much just hanging out. Um, yeah, this is such a tight because it's such small jump rings. It's such a tight area to work with. I
Yeah.
struggled to get these charms, in place. So I don't know. This is gonna be, and I don't want to take out this jump ring because it's so hard to put it in. Okay. All right. Oh, I got it.
I'll come in Sam
Oh,
1202.
I did it. So something like that. Let me see if I can. Let me wrap this around. Just one wrap.
Mhm.
Should have used the gold wire. So it will. Um,
You're like, I don't want to have to do this again.
yeah. No, I mean either ways I'll have to take it out because this is gold field and I'm playing
Mhm.
with the wires right now are all copper enamel, so enamel copper. So
Yeah,
I don't want I mean if I'm playing and testing stuff out, I don't want to use premium material.
I get that.
Yeah. For example, I already made a mess here and this is wasted. If that was gold field, I would be like I'll feel the pinch a lot.
Gold feels a little high right now. Just a smidge. Because gold's high right now.
Hi Patrolero, Sam. Welcome in guys.
Welcome in.
So something actually I can just no. You need to take out that one jump ring. Just looks a little off back there. Um, then just like that, and then just have the loop. Where's that bill making plier? So just put it over there, just like that. So just like that, but maybe use 18 gauge because this 20 gauge looks very flimsy.
Yeah, that looks nice.
And then cut that off.
I don't know if you want to do 18 though. 18's gonna because most ear holes are more adapt to either 20 or 22.
Hmm. I mean, I have ear wires that I did in 18, but yeah, I mean they're more substantial. So I
They are.
think
They're.
this was 18
Hmm.
or this is 18, sorry. Um and then this is 20.
The 18's pretty. The only worry is that like it slightly gauges the ear, but then again, not many people worry too hard on that.
Yeah, I don't think people think so much about the or maybe it's just me. The ear wire.
I mean, I don't know. I've never asked, so I don't know.
I mean before making jewelry, I don't think I used to consider that. It's just oh, I like that and it goes in my ear, that's it.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, I've been making jewelry since I was 16, so I don't know. And I didn't have my ears pierced for too long before that. So I don't think I've ever like sat down to really consider it. I could do a poll, but then people are gonna question what gauge my wire is, and I don't wanna
Mm,
I don't wanna have that whole conversation.
yeah, you have to start explaining all of that.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
look
mean,
at
it
that.
makes good content. It's very informational. I normally do 20 or 22, but
Mm.
also most of
22
my
is
pieces
very
are really
light.
tiny. Yeah, but most of my pieces are really tiny.
Yeah. So this will be 22. And this is I mean, I didn't make this. This is a
Yeah.
pre-bought wire, so
If
yeah,
you
I
do
think I think
22,
mostly the commercial jewelry is mostly probably 22.
it probably is. 22 and even 20 really, you have to work hard in that wire. If you don't work hard
Mm.
in it, it's too soft.
Now um so I think this might work like that. But I'm
It would
leaning
look
towards 18 though.
okay. Do 18.
Just because let me try that. I have I'll try to see if I can take this out.
I think it goes back to that weight distribution. That 18 would be really nice with the weight.
Yeah. Yes, you're right. You really need to like work hard in it a lot, like do a lot of um, hitting the wire to get it to, or stretching it to get it to stay stiff and not change shape.
Yeah, a lot of people I've noticed take the wire, like just the flat like this, and they take it between 2 metal things, or you can do a wooden block on top, and
Yeah.
they roll the wire before they shape it.
Oh. But in a situation like this where you already put it in the design, I wonder how you can work hard in it. Like this is super soft. Um,
You
Even though
you
it's
can hem
copper enameled. So you probably will need to work hard in before you put it in the jewelry piece.
yeah, you can hammer it or, something that I've been doing with the prongs. So, if you see on my, Instagram, I've been working on making my own settings. So, you
Mm.
take your pliers, not these ones. You take your pliers and you get the tip of it here, and I'm gonna drop all these, hold on. You grab it here, and then you just twist it, just gently, and that work hardens it.
Oh, I see.
It's a super simple, easy way to do so when it's already on the
And that,
piece.
and also, using, if you have like the wire straightener, that also kind of work hardens if you're trying to
That's
straighten
true.
the wire.
I like that, thing that Bailey has.
Yeah. So like what I'm doing right now is also hardening the wire.
Yeah. That's exactly what we're talking about, Creative Chris, for 22 and 20 gauge work hardening the wire because it's too bendy and too flexible. If you don't, what I'm working with right now is 22. It's 22 sterling silver.
Yeah, but that works when you're doing like wire wrap in this regard, like you're using gemstones and wire wrapping.
Yeah,
Um
because I need that flexibility.
yeah, you don't want it too hard to
And
like
then,
what I'm going like I
hmm,
work hard in this, but it's gonna be hard for me now to roll um what you call it, to wrap the um this end around to make one coil, when I want to, because it's
yeah,
like super stiff now.
is that the copper?
This is for gold from Parawire.
Oh, okay.
Um, I think, I don't know if this is brass, gold plated brass or something. I don't know what the base material is. But now passing this in might be tough because, oh, it went in. Oh wow. I
I'm
hope
gonna
it's not
get,
breaking.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
it,
get gold
oh,
plated gold plated brass in tomorrow. I think it's brass. And I'm putting little turkey designs on them because I know someone who wants the design, but they want it in metal and inlaid. So I'm going to cut it out and I'm going to try to inlay the feathers and probably the body
oh,
too. We'll see. I'm going to see if it works. I'm excited.
oh, I'd like to see that.
Yeah. I'm going to try recording it rather than going live. That way I can use the video if it does work on social media. If it doesn't
Oh,
work, then there's no harm.
right now I'm live. I think I'm also streaming to like YouTube. But I don't
Nice.
even I don't keep an eye on the YouTube to see if I'm even getting traffic or anything. So people
How do
could
you
be watching me right now and commenting, and I don't even know.
how do
Wait,
you see if you're on YouTube?
that's what
Oh,
I
do you
want to
have to
test
go?
now. So I want to go to YouTube and see. I did it once and I could see that I was showing on YouTube, and I had my family join just, so that they could tell me, I could get the experience to know if they're hearing me,
Mhm.
if they're seeing me okay. Um So usually she'll tell me over here. Let's see. I don't know. She'll tell me if I'm live or something.
I don't know.
I'm still trying to figure it out. I really don't. I mean, I
I'll
don't
go
know how it
subscribe to
works.
your channel after the video. I'm trying to get the YouTube up and running because YouTube's a good way of getting passive income.
With the videos and what you call it, like views and
Subscribers.
all of that. Yeah, and
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
I think Facebook too, right?
Facebook can, and I think mine is monetized. And I love my Facebook for sharing my work and everything. I've just been doing so many
Okay.
shows lately, I haven't really dedicated the time to do it.
So it's showing that I'm live on here. There.
Nice.
Oh, there
Can
we
you
are.
click on?
See that? It's just it's a couple seconds behind.
Yeah.
But there we are. It's working. So if someone comes in now, they'll probably see us. But I'm not tracking it, so
I knew that you could go
that's so
live on
cool.
YouTube.
Huh?
It's got the mirror effect. I knew you could go live on YouTube. I went live with, a friend I've done a podcast with. She crochets pieces. I haven't done much with my channel. I did a how-to video on making these links, but that's because it was asked for.
Oh yeah. And then you just directed the person?
And well, I just, essentially talked out each step and then showed the video of it,
Okay.
and I labeled it under permanent jewelry and wrapping links because they specifically wanted to do these to make the chains for permanent jewelry.
Okay. Excuse me. Oh, the stream is pretty cool over there. It's like so also so smooth. Oh man, this I shouldn't have worked hard in this yet. So hard. Everything is so hard. Um, so I'm not able to get like a proper loop because it's so hard to twist it. Mm,
Yeah.
but
It looks nice and straight though, it's just not useful to you.
yeah. So okay. If you're still in the stream watching, just can you throw some hearts so I know who's still here with us? Or any emoji, whatever the closest thing. Oh, I think I prefer the 18. So much better. Has so much more substance.
Mhm.
Actually, this is
It
bent.
definitely matches the size and everything.
See
Yeah,
that?
it looks nice. I like it. It looks really nice.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the 18. Oh, I'm so happy with this.
It's so pretty. And it's got that nice stiffness so that it's not dangling and moving around, which I
Yeah.
think is important in that style of piece.
Let me see. Is it pretty? Is it? I don't think it'll be that heavy.
Are you gonna wear them or are you gonna
I'll
sell them?
probably, when I list it, I'll probably need to put the weight in there.
Maybe.
I'll have to.
I feel like those are pieces that someone needs to really see in person.
Yeah.
It is so pretty and intricate. So,
Um.
so pretty, so cool. What are you gonna do with the rest of them?
Just play around and figure out other designs, I guess.
Yeah.
Um, I'll make more of these for sure. Um, but it's a lot. It's like probably about 40 or even more beads. I might give some away. Do you want some? I could give you a pair. I could send you a pair.
Uh-huh.
You have to figure out
Maybe,
what gonna do with it.
maybe. Are they
I
top
can send
drilled?
you a pay. They're top drilled, so they're just like this. Oh, and another challenge I'm having with them is like finding pairs. They're like so they're so almost so different. So it's difficult to try to pair them up. I mean, I still have to take them all out of the string, you know.
Yeah.
But the little one I was able to get out, it was so hard to find pairs. So that might be another challenge. And then make pendants with them or charms that people can, hang if they have like those pendants that you can add charms to. You could
Yeah.
just add that. I'll try to get as much pairs as I can, and then the rest will probably just be pendants. And then hopefully, if I sell a lot of them and make back, the expense on the beads, I won't have to worry about what to do with the rest.
They'll be able to sit around.
Yeah, and then auction them off for $1 and whatnot. That would be
No,
crazy.
no. How much did the
Uh,
necklace cost?
this one, because I bought two. One of them it was a bidding war, so that was expensive. I think that was like 120 or so. I think it was
Okay.
this one. This one was probably with shipping and everything came to like maybe 50 something.
Yeah.
So her prices are really good, which is what was so this was a bidding war for this.
Oh, those are flat. Nice.
Yeah, these are flat. So these I'll make a lot of earrings with this and probably even a necklace. But use some of them as your focal and then create a chain around in the back. I don't know how this would do as a bracelet. It would be just a very super statement bracelet. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
definitely
I'm
would
gonna
be a
make
statement
earrings
bracelet.
with these too.
You could do a
So
lot of
this was a
pendants.
bidding war. So I got this for almost 120 or so, and then the
Really
other
pretty.
was maybe 60 something, and then there were like sapphires. But these are like just regular round beads and sapphires.
Oh, those are pretty. That's big for sapphires.
And these were the emeralds. So the emeralds are carved.
Pumpkin shape, that's what you were talking about, right?
Yeah. So this is because of the oval, how oval, and there are others that are smaller that are actual like pumpkin shaped.
Mhm.
I don't know where I put those. I put them away somewhere. I don't even
Hi,
know if it's
welcome
in here.
in. Hi, welcome in.
Hi, dream catchers. Welcome in. All right, so I figured out this. I'm just gonna finish this up later. Take this can stay.
They're really nice.
Well, let me try something else with this one. Instead of taking the thing out, just add it here and see how that looks. Um, let's see if 20 will work. Let me try it with this. Ashley, welcome in. Could probably do it this way too.
I can't see what you're doing.
I was just 1 second. So with this one, the plan is to, you see how we have like those edges
Mhm.
over here. So rather than have those that extra jump ring, like this one right here, I'll take it out. I'll just have like the wire going from down there and come out as the air wire.
Okay.
Um or I could just leave the jump rings as they are and just put the air wire on there. But I like it this way because then it makes it look like it's just one piece instead
Yeah,
of like multiple
pieces
um
coming off.
yeah, combined, yeah.
Welcome in. I like the first one. I think it's a cool
Yeah, I
design.
think so too. I think I prefer the first one. Um Either ways, even with this one, I still need to do 18 gauge, I think. Yeah, but this is so much better. This is a much more um hi Jaynard. Okay. Yeah. All right. I will put this away. Okay. Let me work on this bracelet. Do I even have that bracelet here? Oh, I have it on.
I'm trying to finish 1 or 2 bracelets and pieces a day before my next 2 shows, which are this
Oh,
weekend.
they're all like you. I know you mentioned that they were all like live shows, right?
In person, yeah.
In person, yeah. Like
Yeah.
right.
I have 2 in-person shows this weekend, and then, next weekend, I have a family member's wedding to go to, so I get a little bit of break there, and then the weekend after, I have a 2-day show, and then the weekend after that, I have a farmer's market, so it's just 1 day, and then the weekend after that is,
You're
Leslie's Rate Train.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
You're
and in
super
between
busy.
yeah, and in between there, we have, Bailey and Tam's next Rate Train too. Hi, welcome in. Which I signed up for a demo for the rate train, but I didn't have, an open space to sell, not for the times that I was able to do.
Hmm. So I made a stretch bracelet. I was gonna send it as a gift, but I didn't like the way the stretch bracelet looked. So I'm just gonna wire them into like this chainmail and hopefully get at least 7 inch 7 inches. So
Yeah,
right now I have 3.5 in yeah, this is 3.5. So this is 1.5 to 3 and 3.5. So I need to use um another 3.5 in gemstones to fill that up.
they're doing it even, inches wise.
Can you say that again? I missed that.
You're you're doing it even inches wise, so 3.5, 3.5.
Yeah, no, so it's supposed I'm trying to make like a 7 inch bracelet, but this is all I have in chainmail. I don't want to have to weave more.
Oh,
Um, I don't
okay,
want to do, I don't want to do a lot of work. So, and she likes labradorite, so I'm trying to add in labradorite into the with these to make a bracelet.
okay, okay.
So to get a 7 inch, I'm trying to figure out the math on where I need to put the beads to get a proper like a proper length. So if I do 1.5, 1.5 over here, that will give me 3, but that will look awkward. So I need another three and a half. So if I do one and a half, then one in bead length, let's see.
I feel like that would look nice because you would have one center and then on the off sides.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for and see if I'll get it to work. Where's my thing? I hope my baby is sleeping. Okay. So I'm looking at my YouTube. It's like zero views. I can't even tell. There's one person, and I'm assuming that one person is me because I'm
That's
in there watching myself.
what I would think. Welcome in. Um, I, and maybe because the YouTube, because there's no title or anything, you might have the title from whatnot,
Yeah,
but
so
no,
it takes a title from whatnot.
yeah, which might not be like SEO relevant to YouTube. I don't know.
Hmm.
I haven't really thought about that, but it might be subscribers too. How many subscribers do you have?
I don't know, maybe 25, and that's all family. So to be able to have it stream from whatnot to YouTube, to be able to do the live thing,
Mm,
you need to have like they had like certain requirements. You need to be able to um have, I think, 25 subscribers. So I just kind of like got family and friends, everybody, gathered everyone around and said, hey, go subscribe.
yeah.
And you know how it is, they subscribe and that's it. No what's um goes in there. um,
So you have to, do you have videos on YouTube?
yeah, mostly it's all so whenever I do a show just like this one, I kind of like stream it to, I set it to also stream to YouTube, so it's just the same like whatnot videos pretty much.
Okay, so you need independent videos of you
Mm,
working or whatever you want to do so that you can grow the audience and more people will jump in. That's only if you want to, though. If you don't want to, then it doesn't.
yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is it's just like what I'm doing right now, right? That way, if I'm what you call it, whenever I'm working, I try to come on to like whatnot live,
Yeah,
that way, rather than just work um independently, in the sense just working by myself and not streaming. But then
yeah.
if you're streaming, people are hopping in and out, that can help. uh, why is
It
this
helps
letting me enter?
keep you motivated.
Yeah,
I've done that too.
motivated, and then also like people get curious too, to know like what is she up to.
What are you
Sometimes they
working?
stay and chat.
I've sold
Okay.
things that way. I've sold what I've been making in my stream before.
So you see, yeah, so that's the whole plan of this. Like people can come in like, hey, and then you can direct them to the bin to say, hey, go check out the store if you see something, and then you pause, show some things, and
Yeah.
stuff like
I
that.
did a lot of that last year. I mean, I've mostly backed off a lot this year just because everything else going on, which
Yeah,
has been it's been beneficial to my business to back off. Sounds counterproductive, but it worked out better for me.
hmm. Well, whatever works, right? At the end of the day, that's what matters.
Yeah. Well, my stuff looks pretty online, but it's still hard to see, and I find that I sell my stuff a lot better in person,
In
especially once
person.
yeah, especially once I price them at that higher range. They're worth the higher range, but people wanna see that. They don't wanna just
Hmm.
Not everybody believes what you post online. All right,
Yeah.
we're moving stations.
Yeah, I mean it's a hit or miss online until they receive it and they're like, "Oh, wow, I didn't think it was going to be this good."
Yeah,
Um I've bought a lot of things online where it looked so great, and then I received it. I'm like, what the heck is this? Especially on this platform, you
yeah.
don't get to see. And then also the zoom, the items look so much bigger than they actually are sometimes. And
I've
then,
noticed that especially with gemstones when people are selling
yeah,
gemstones.
what did I say I was gonna do? I said I was gonna do one and a half in the middle.
I'm soldering this gemstone or this ring close, but I have to be careful not to heat the stones because these are iolite and I don't want to break them.
Oh, you're gonna solder? I thought you're just wire wrapping.
No, I've been soldering the end links and then bending them into that oval shape so that it's a full closed link and it doesn't have a possibility of popped up because they're all the jump rings that I made. So I'm concerned that they might end up breaking if I keep them as
Hmm.
open links because these are the 22 gauge. They're not the 20. So I soldered closed and then I can just this up further. You want to see the setting I've been working on?
Yeah, let me see. Of course.
Pop the. All right, let me pop this off.
Use shorter ones.
The setting.
Think I'm off camera. I went off camera.
Okay, so this is the
Oh,
setting.
oh wow! You're gonna put like a stone in there.
Yeah, I have here I'll show you. It's a London blue topaz. It's got a really thick base, and so I have to make the setting for it, and I'm not used to making settings. I've done a few bezels, and I'm working on doing them anyways because I'm working with Chloe on a project. But this is
Oh,
a London blue
that's
topaz.
wow! That's so pretty.
This is what happens. These right here are what happens when you go into Gemlux. Let's see, I'll show you. Can I tell you, I
You need
know
to
what
do a
it
demo on how to do settings.
well, I mean, I have to finish figuring it out. First, these are all stones I bought from her and from
Oh
a
my
few other
god!
people on here.
And those are undrilled, right?
Yeah, those are undrilled. I have
Those
I do have
you need
wholesale
to
accounts I
set
can
and
go buy. Hmm?
those you need to set. Like you need to put them in either a bezel or.
Yeah, you have to set them for them to be and most of them can't be in a bezel because they have points.
Oh yeah.
Hi, welcome in. Tiny little things to polish. I'm just getting the fire stain off.
Hi Kim Lil. Welcome in. Pick Jury, welcome in. We're just hanging out and chatting about our work. Oh my god, I just cracked a labradorite. Look at this
Oh,
crap.
no, I
That
hate
just
when that
went
happens.
split. Do
Let
you
me
see
see.
that?
Oh yeah, yeah. That one said no, not going to mess with them.
Oh my gosh. That's just
You peacock
crazy.
jewelry?
Ay, ay, ay. That has never happened to me before.
No?
Not with Labradorite. That was so surprising. Oh my
I've cracked
gosh.
everything.
Oh my gosh. It's like just cracked. Now I'm worried about this. If they don't take care of it and are very rough with their jewelry, is this just
Yeah.
gonna break apart?
Well, check your stones. There could have been a fracture line in it.
Oh, maybe.
Is that one of the gems from Gems with Jeff?
Yeah, this is usually one of the ones he gives away for free.
Yeah. So most of the stones he has are amazing, great. They're always good quality, but there's going to be a few in there that have fracture
Yeah,
lines because the beaded quality tends to be like that anyway. So like it's not him specifically, it's the beaded gemstones because they're lower quality gemstones, but they're cut to be really nice. Hi, welcome
nice. Yeah.
in. Hi, Witchy Vibes, Thrift Finds. Hi, Heart and Coast.
Welcome in, you guys. Mhm.
Who doesn't want to stay in frame?
So I'm just improvising. Normally, I should have done like the charm first and
Mm-hmm.
added it in as I started doing the weave.
Yeah.
But what I'm doing now is like I just don't destroy any more stones. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
All right. So,
Did you finish the solder?
yeah, I finished the solder and I bent the loop. Hold on. I'll show you. I've been doing them with all of them, but different loop styles. So these are the three pieces I finished the last 2 days. These guys right here. Boop. The bottom one's an amethyst, the middle one's a purple garnet,
Garnet.
and then the top one's iolite.
Those are really pretty. So
And then
delicate.
and then I've
So what did
got
you
an
solder
oval,
exactly? Oh, you soldered the
the gem
end
rings.
rings.
Yeah, I closed the end
Why
rings. I
didn't
could
you
do the,
you have a welder, right? Oh no.
I
I
do,
thought you had a welder.
I do. I don't like the black dot that the welder leaves when you don't use argon or air with it, and I don't have any argon gas. It's fine for
Oh.
permanent jewelry because it's made for that, but I don't like leaving those marks on these guys.
Question is, can that be polished out though?
Yeah, I already did.
Not these ones. Like when you do the welder with the black dots, can't you polish those out?
So you can polish out the outlining part of it a little bit, and you can use I have a fiberglass pen, and that's what a lot of people use. But ultimately, it's soot, and it's through the length of the weld, and so you're gonna see it's the tiniest line, but you're gonna see the line.
Mm. Excuse me.
Even when you use argon gas, you have the risk of ending up with that.
Mm,
I
okay.
love how sturdy these feel. See,
I
I
mean,
wish I
one of
didn't
the
have to sell
reasons
them.
I oh, those are pretty.
Yeah, I don't want to sell them, but I'm going to. These are $45 each.
Wow.
They're nice. I want
They're
to make
very.
more of them. I don't know. Oh, we have a bunch of people. Hi, Sarah the Fourth. Welcome in. Hi, Curated Bundle. Hi, Kimber Bird.
Welcome
These
in, everyone.
the wrapped bracelets and the necklaces, which take much longer to do, those sell faster than I can make them.
Really, these wrap ones.
Yeah, like
For
almost it.
whatever reason, I don't have patience for doing wraps. That's so weird though, given that I do chainmail.
Every time I look at your stuff, I'm like, people think I have patience. I love your
Now
chainmail.
you
It's
mentioned it,
beautiful.
makes me want to make at least one wrap and put it in a store and see what happens.
Do
So
it. I bet you it'll sell.
I also sell on a different platform, so I don't know about what the interest will be here,
Yeah.
but on
I've
the other
sold
platform.
I've sold 3 on Whatnot, but normally it's in a live video when I'm making them. Um,
Oh, I see.
I've sold 2 to family, and I've sold probably about 15 or 20 in the last year at in-person events.
Oh, wow.
It's so hard to get this to not be like,
Oh,
oh,
let me see if I can find.
I don't know why this doesn't want to
There's-
come into view. Hi, Intrepid Body Jewelry. Welcome in.
Oh, jewelry designer, intrepid body jewelry. Alright, these are too long.
Welcome in, Neil MCD. What is intricate? Intrepid. Intrepid Body Jewelry. I'm trying to read that wrong, and I don't know why. My brain is saying stop.
Um, let's see.
So I'm considering having the wrap on this. It doesn't want to stay in view for this top one instead of having it as a full prong because it's thin wire, but having it wrapped
Hmm.
around and then solder it at the joint down here. The only thing is like soldering these is a huge pain. But solder it here, slip the stone in, and then have these guys wrapped around to hold it in
Yeah,
place.
but wouldn't the wrap around kind of like cover the stone itself? Then you kind of lose that visibility of the stone.
Only for the very top part, and it's only that thin line. So this isn't gonna stay, and this isn't gonna stay. I know it's coming out of view, but these aren't gonna stay. It's just this very top one
Okay.
that would be going around here. So it,
Yeah. Okay.
I think it might add to this design. I hope. It could not. It could totally fail.
That's my worry with working with solar and stones, and then you lose that stone in the I mean, is there a possibility of losing the stone? Of the
N
stone getting destroyed while you solder, or can you recover it if for whatever reason the soldering doesn't work and you just have to like cut the whole wire apart?
If it was a different stone, yes. With that stone, I won't do it, but, I'll solder it without the stone in it and slip the stone in and then do these prongs afterwards. My biggest thing with these guys, and let me clip this one because 'cause I'm also doing, like, a small loop bail at the top, is that you have to hold them using the third hands on either side, otherwise the prongs will literally just fall off. They melt off. I did a My Instagram has a reel on it right now of them doing exactly that last night. Yeah.
Oh, I should go check out your Instagram. I barely have anything on mine.
I really enjoy using my Instagram. It's easy to make a reel on Instagram, so I enjoy it. I've committed myself to this. It will work. I have a little bucket up here that is all silver scrap, and I have two on my desk that are all silver scrap.
You're gonna melt it, or you're gonna send them in to someone like a silversmith.
I haven't decided if I'm gonna send it into a refinery or melt it. I do have the stuff. I have the stuff to sand cast if I want to. I have all the
Yeah, do
wax to
that
do
and
the
make
carving.
ingots.
Yeah, I can make ingots. I don't have a rolling mill though to roll them out. I
Oh,
could
I
hammer
see.
them out.
Yeah, I mean, everything is a jewelry tool.
Pretty much. All right, so class this down here. Screen
I hope
shaking.
she likes this bracelet. I don't know why I like to
Done.
give myself work. So this was a giveaway win.
Yeah.
And she won two giveaways. And it was her birthday that day. So
Okay.
I was trying to
That is
send her
very
something nice.
that is very nice of you.
But I hope she likes it.
I'm sure she will.
I haven't decided what the closure will be like. Like if I use I'll probably just use because I'm getting tired now. Use like the commercial clasp if I can find any.
Yeah. You could do a spring ring or a lobster.
Yeah, yeah, a lobster. I have some somewhere. I just need to find them. In this pile of things in here.
Okay, I got part of that in the right spot. Part of that did not. There we go.
Oh wow.
And I got my prongs to not fall over, which is nice and annoyingly hard to do.
I tried to learn soldering one time. I bought like the torch, the little flame one, the
Mhm.
butane torches.
Yeah, that's what I have.
I I used it once. Everything I buy tools, I use them once, twice, and I put them away. That's it. They're done. And but the thing with the torches is my space is so small. I'm like, if I could create a fire here, that would be a disaster.
Yeah. So
So
my space is not my space is a whole room. It's a messy room. Here, I'll show you. That way you feel better when you say your space is messy. So from the door, it's literally a bedroom in my house. So metalworking station over there is for lathe for inlays. Bunch of
oh,
stuff that's all over my office. That side's where I do all the beaded stuff, computer work. Moved over. All my show stuff is in there. That closet is full of things. I have extra displays and random bookshelves and just nonsense.
oh my gosh. I
So
mean,
like
it's like you have so much stuff. That's what it
and
is.
it is. I
You
have
have
too
a
much stuff and I'd love to get rid of some of it, but I don't have anywhere for it to go.
you have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I
My
have a
room
lot
is
of stuff.
probably a quarter of your room.
Yeah. I
But it's like,
wanna I wanna build an outdoor space and have essentially an
yeah,
outdoor
that's
office.
like that's more that would be ideal.
Yeah, that's the goal.
Especially if you want to
Okay.
do soldering and all, just for
Well, I don't feel comfortable bringing anything stronger than the butane torch out. I have a MAP gas torch, and I could get an oxygen one. I don't know if I'd ever feel comfortable with an oxygen one, but I have a MAP gas torch. I won't bring it in because, I mean, this is in my
wow.
house. I don't wanna risk that.
I kind of have one more person watching on YouTube, but I don't know who it
Welcome,
is.
Autumn
Oh my
Leaf.
gosh.
Welcome,
Hi, my
Perez in
love.
1969. Welcome, Exo Kate.
I
How
need
you
to
doing
figure
tonight?
out how to see who comes into your stream on YouTube. I cannot tell. I don't know. There's one more person here, but I don't know who that is. If you can
Can you
hear me,
see their
can you just
name?
type something in the chat and let me know who you are?
That's a good way of
that,
finding out.
that's so
Hey,
cool.
how are you tonight? We're both trying to work, so we decided to live together. This sounds funny, but you know what I mean.
Hey, Adam. I just had a show on the other place. Oh, oh, I missed that.
What
I
is
need
the other
to
place?
get
Which one?
is the P one?
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Um I keep I need to start doing more there too. It's just I don't know what's stopping me. It's a
I,
bracelet.
I have it set up to do things on that platform, but I deleted all my listings from it. I didn't want to keep track of everything, honestly.
Yeah, it's a pain, it's hard. It's really hard. If something sells here, you have to run over to the immediately. Otherwise you forget. Unless you're okay with making, the same thing twice. Which some items are, I don't have an issue with that. So I leave it. Um I don't worry about it. But when you do something really intricate and it's just that one thing, like the one of a kind situation,
Yeah.
then you have to immediately figure out where else did I put it and take it out.
I'm glad it's going good for you. I've heard from quite a few people it's a nice place to sell on.
Yeah,
It's
but the pricing, the fees are exorbitant. It's a lot of fees they take from you.
Yeah, everywhere has a lot of fees though.
Yeah, true.
I actually pay my website fees at events because I use my website as a platform to run cards through. So even if I'm at an event, I still pay my website the fees.
Hmm.
So
So what do you use for your website? Because I built mine personally. I just got a hosting and built mine
I
from
built mine on
scratch.
Shopify. Yeah, I built mine on Shopify. So
Shopify.
yeah, not quite from scratch, but I did like the coding already existed, but I went through and customed it to mine. I just have a hard
Mm.
time keeping up with my inventory because I enjoy taking pictures. I don't enjoy taking pictures of my jewelry. That's not the kind of photography I like to do. And I
Oh,
don't mind writing how nice somebody else's thing is, but it's very hard to write an accurate description of my own pieces.
the same. It's the same issue Autumn has. She was saying the exact same thing. That
Yeah.
she's very good at describing other people's items, but not hers.
You can tell everybody else exactly what they need to say to make the sale, but then when it comes to our own pieces, we're like, "Wait, I don't know. It's pretty."
Yeah.
That we can say it's pretty. Our pieces are pretty.
I'm super curious as to who's on YouTube watching. Feels so weird. Probably my husband, maybe it's my sister stalking me and they're not
It could
saying
be a random
anything.
person on YouTube.
Huh?
It could be a random person watching you. They
Oh,
don't
it
have to
could
be a
be.
subscriber.
Yeah, it could be. And it's not, I mean, maybe it popped up when they came in, but cuz it showed me two people. So there's one more person hanging out there. I just don't know
Yeah.
who.
Look, Autumn, I will come write descriptions for your pieces if you'll go and write descriptions for my pieces.
And then
And
who's
then
going
if
to do mine?
we can get together and do yours. All right?
Who's gonna do mine, take pictures of mine? My biggest problem is the photos. I'm never satisfied with the photos. Like, I feel like my photos are hideous. They don't, give an accurate view of the piece. So it's like I find it so hard to list stuff because I take pictures and I'm like, oh, this doesn't look nice.
Yeah, but an
Um,
inaccurate photo or like a half done photo is a lot better than no photo.
true.
Good place to start.
That's also true. I might have to take this out. I think this is gone beyond 7 inch. Yeah, I have to pull stuff out. My dear friend on YouTube, can you please let me know who you are? Autumn, we really need to set up that date and get to work.
The YouTube person's probably like, I think I might need to leave.
Oh my god, that would just be crazy if they go. I hope you're having a great day while you watch me. Oh my god, what did I
That-
do? I keep going out of focus. I think my camera moved. Oh, I moved my camera all this time. I wasn't even
Oh,
showing anything.
were we supposed to be watching? I thought we were supposed to be watching your bracelets.
Oh my gosh.
I didn't question it at all.
I completely moved out of view and was showing bracelets. And so I'm sure people come in and be like, what's going on here? I hear people
You're
talking,
showing
but
off
what are
your
they
jewelry.
doing? Hi,
Nonsense.
say Rebecca.
Hi, welcome in.
I didn't think it was gonna take this much time to finish this. Wrapping this loop is so much harder than I thought it would be. Shouldn't be.
Well, it probably doesn't help that we're talking. Hi, welcome in. How are you doing?
All right. Let me do one more loop. Okay.
I'm gonna have to go with a file in between. Yeah. Actually, this is the only piece I'm okay with dropping because it's really easy to find, but I can't tell you how many pieces I've been like this close to finishing. And because I was using my Dremel, I shot it across the room and I lost it forever.
Like a bracelet lost.
A lot of them
Oh
were
no,
metalworking
the
pieces.
pendant, the thing you're doing.
Yeah. Hey,
Leslie,
welcome in. Thank you for the raid.
thank you so much for that raid, Leslie. Oh my gosh, you guys. Thank you so much. I hope you had a great show. Guys, if you're in here and you're not following Leslie, you need to follow her. She's amazing. She's great. S- Gives a lot of support. The soap emoji.
Right.
Thank you so much. How are you, Leslie? I hope your show was great. Rebecca and I just hanging out making bracelets. Um,
I don't look
I don't
like
know
I'm
if you
making
get.
a bracelet, but I was, I promise.
That's awesome, Leslie. I'm happy to hear. I'm happy to see that. Thank
Hi,
you so much for
Leslie.
the read. I truly appreciate it. I hope everyone is having a great evening.
Do you have your bins? She has her bin stocked. So if you guys haven't seen Isadora's work, it's absolutely gorgeous. She's beautiful. She does chainmail art and she works with natural stones. That's what she's wrapping right now. She's actually wrapping a giveaway piece for somebody who won during a last show.
Rebecca, you're so sweet. You're just so sweet. Thank you so much for that introduction.
Yes, we'll be on
Yes.
Leslie's show on her
Yes, we're
train.
gonna be on that December 14th show. I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna be having some new items. Hopefully, I can get them all done before the show, and it's gonna be a fun time. Please, follow and bookmark, and come see us on December,
Yeah, December
or more like
14th.
in December, December the 14th.
Be- Because it's that time of year already, even though it shouldn't be and it doesn't feel like that, but we are so excited. Hi, welcome in the Queen's Closet. Look, that turned out really nice. I just need to move that prong over a little bit.
Let me see. Oh yeah.
It's
Are
just
you sure? Is it
hugging the edge.
holding it? Is it stiff? Is it like in place? It's not gonna move.
Well, I don't have these prongs in place yet, so I'm holding it from the bottom, but yeah, from the top, it's not gonna pop out at all. It's out there and enough, and then it's hanging down in the bottom enough, which I did pretty good on that seat. I just need to work on perfecting that because this is the first full prong setting that I've ever done.
Yeah, that's really pretty. You
Yeah.
need to show how to make that whole thing. I have some loose beads like that, loose stones like that,
Yeah,
and I don't even know what I was thinking when I got them.
that you wanted to do this.
Yeah, but then I put my touch away. So
That's
it's
true.
like
I
I need
think
to
I will
get
take
that out now.
I think I'll take these and I will loop them into a circle and I'm gonna solder them to the bottom here. And then the same with this one to the bottom here and then bend it over as a thicker prong, but it's not gonna be, it will still be showing the whole of the center.
Mm, that's really
Exactly. She was
pretty.
thinking, oh, pretty.
That's
It's
really
hard
pretty.
when you
That's
see
really,
pretty
really
stuff.
pretty.
What, my stones or your stones? I've had this
Huh?
stone
No,
sitting here
your
forever.
stone. The pendant. That's a pendant, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a pendant. It's
Yeah,
too
your
thick to be
pendant.
a ring. Do you guys want to see the stone? It's a London blue topaz. Here, I'll put it back in the casing so you can see it. Because for some reason it blurs out and darkens if I try showing it otherwise. So it's a London blue topaz. The very large London blue topaz, 2.35 carats. It's going to be a pendant, right? And so even though my setting is rough, this is the first setting I've ever made, so it will get better with time. And if you want to see me fail at making my setting, you go follow me on Instagram and I made a video for it. Share the progress and all, you know. The bracelets that I made with Isadora earlier were wire wrapped ones. I'm trying to make one or two a night because I have two in-person shows on the weekend, and I sell these really fast. I might actually leave one of my shows with still having some things. Did you see my video? I just have to be a little honest, you know. It doesn't all happen immediately, all the work.
I don't even know. I keep going out of focus on the.
Oh, mine does too. So I specialize in microfaceted stones and doing work with microfaceted stones. So almost everything I do is 2 to 3 millimeters or smaller. So I specifically go looking for things like that are 2 to 3 millimeters smaller, like I have little opals. Let me see if I don't have it labeled on the back, but they're little opals, they're about 2 millimeters. And occasionally I'll get the larger faceted stone like the blue topaz, and I have aquamarines up here. I have a whole little safe full of them. These are capped, so I'm gonna put them in a bezel. And they're gonna be nice little earring studs.
So I kind of finished that. I just need to add like
That is
the
so, so
the
pretty.
closure.
It's perfect. That's a labradorite bracelet, guys. It is very, very cool, and she's using gold-filled chainmail. Did you cut those rings yourself?
Not these ones, no.
No.
No,
So
I
not
didn't
these
cut
ones,
this
but she
one.
does cut her own jump rings.
Yeah. Not recently because mine broke. I need to figure out. So this is what I was trying to tell you. So this is the last rings I caught, and they're
Okay.
just so rough at the
What's your saw
edges.
blade look like? Can I see your saw blade?
Yeah, I can show you. Where
Welcome
is
in,
it?
Chrissy New.
I mean, it's still in the dome. I don't know if you can see it from over here.
Yeah.
So it's all. I don't know. Is that visible enough?
Yeah, I can see the teeth. Hmm.
So the teeth still looks good. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
they
just
look fine.
the teeth looks clean. Um,
When you're pulling it down, are you following the direction your teeth blades are facing, or are you going the opposite way?
ah. So
It might not answer
I may
it, I
be
don't know.
sawing in the wrong direction.
It's possible. I can't say that that will be the solution, but I was watching a lot of the videos, and one of the things they mention is making sure your saw blade's in the right direction, and then, pulling it down in the right direction, and I believe you're supposed to pull it towards you, but honestly, you could do either way. It's
No,
whatever's
I
more
think
comfortable for you.
so. My teeth is pointing this way. I don't know if you can see me. My teeth is pointing that way.
Upward? In what
Upward,
direction do
yes.
you pull?
And I pull downward. That's why. Makes a lot of sense.
Well, definitely try doing it the other way, see if that solves it.
Oh my gosh. I will be so mad if that's the fix. Actually, let me do
But
it
that's
right
a good
now. Do I?
but it's a good fix. It is,
Oh
it's a
my
good
god.
fix.
Well, I shouldn't be mad. I should be happy. Cause I ordered some rings and they're taking forever and it's making me really angry. I'm so
Mm.
disappointed with these people.
Who did you order from?
And if this works, because I already have the wire, I just needed to cut it. But then I did a test. The rings didn't come out great, and
Mhm.
I was so angry, and I had to order from we've got mail, and um hold on, I need to test this first. I'm having a brain freeze right now. I'll
Okay.
be so I will probably just spend the whole night making rings because I have a shipment that is, waiting on these rings, and it's like I feel so horrible that I made that order last week hoping that they should get here like Friday, and
Mhm.
it's still processing. I'm like, what the F?
So this is what this would look like. I just have to cut, solder, and then bend these 2 inward to cover the stone.
Oh, that is really pretty. You need, I mean, figure this out, and then you need to do a video so that I can also know how to use set mine.
I mean, I videotaped everything but the part that we just did on live where I was soldering it, so at least I have that to share with you.
Oh, Rebecca,
It's
I feel like this is gonna work.
I
I'm
hope
like
so.
getting so anxious for these rings to like cut properly.
I mean, it's an expensive tool to not be working, so
Exactly. I was like, do I have to take it apart to troubleshoot? I don't know what I mean. I don't want to take this thing apart.
Dude, I just bought,
And
a second handpiece for my Fordham just because I don't wanna have to unscrew and screw that handpiece in every time.
yeah. Hey, what are you doing? Calm down.
Y'all, she's talking to her machines. This is like
No,
when you have a car that's not participating. Sorry.
I use a drill to make my rings. So my manual drill died and my husband gave me his electric drill. And it's so super fast, it's so annoying. Look at
Nice.
it's like he gave me his power tool.
That's what I've seen people using, on Pinterest and Instagram are the drills, so I know that they work
No, I use
holding them
mine.
stuff.
I have one. I have a drill. It's just I don't know where the charger is because I have a messy room and it's I need to charge it. I need to charge the battery died and I need to charge it.
Okay.
So that's useless over wherever it is. So I had to take use his, but then I need to be very gentle when I otherwise it goes really fast.
Yeah.
Sorry
Yeah,
guys, I
that's the
cannot show you while I actually this is in the wrong direction. Oh my god.
a D-wall drill on them under your
I better
you
not
gotta hide
shoot myself in the face.
ooh, please be careful. Please be
Oh my
careful.
god. That would be a horror movie on live.
I mean,
And this is drilling in the wrong direction.
she's gonna have us calling 911 from states away.
No. Uh, no, such a waste of wire.
Look,
This is drilling in the
once your
wrong direction.
husbands, brothers, fathers, whoever is the person, even if it's, a wife, a girlfriend, a sister who likes tools in your household, realizes how nice your jewelry tools are, they start stealing those. So I feel like if you steal a few of their work tools or, hobby tools that they have, it's not end of the world. Because both my husband, my dad, and my brother, two of which do not live here, have taken tools out of my office because they needed a nice pair of pliers to go work on something.
that's just that's oh my god.
Yeah, don't get me wrong, it was a good excuse to go spend money on another pair of pliers, but I would have liked to have both pair of pliers. So I had to go off on my brother would do it with his electronics a few times. I'd be like, absolutely not, dude. Like I don't go in and steal your streaming stuff. Don't take my pliers.
Look at what this electric thing is. This thing is way too powerful for me. What the heck?
Too
Look
much.
at this.
Oh,
It
geez.
just it just formed a pendant. Like I'm
So
gonna use this and put a bead on here, and there you go.
I've seen when they're using the drills, the open spiral. I try to point literally through the camera at your desk. The open spiral that you have that's going across, a lot of times they'll let it go all the way like that in an open spiral and then they'll condense it and then they'll let it do another spiral and then condense it.
Oh my god, this is so pretty. I mean, this is like a cap, a bead cap right here.
Yeah, that would be a really nice cap. Go grab
And
one of
then
those
I'll
rubies.
cut this up a little bit and try to make like a bail. It's a pendant, unplanned pendant right there. I have like this such huge. You see that like this 20 millimeter obsidian. I could
Mhm.
just glue this in there. Wow,
It sounds nice.
and then look at this one.
You can use that one.
Yeah, I can use everything that's happened. All these these are like happy accidents. I can literally use everything. And then there's this one. I've used this before. I don't know why it's giving me a hard time tonight.
It's because you're on live. My tools always do that when I'm trying to do something cool and
Oh my
informative
god.
on live. They act up.
Okay, actually, let me put this away. Let me try. I don't
Here.
need a lot of rings. I just want to test out to see if this actually works. if I hold the thing in the reverse. So I might still have a little charge in that thing.
I got my fingers crossed for you that it works.
So this is my drill.
Okay. It's a nice drill.
It's just the it doesn't have charge, so I need to find get a new charger for it. For whatever reason, I don't like the one that came with the photo.
Look, tools act up when you go live. It's not us, it's the tools. It really is. They don't know how to behave.
No, they're like, "Oh, you're live. All right, let's show you now." All right, please. I just need a little coil because I need to do a test. So please be kind. Good boy.
Hi, welcome in, Adabeats. Bean, Adabean. Ignore me if I say something wrong. I need space to be held. Good evening. How you doing? We're over here playing slash working, which are pretty much the same things over here.
Okay, this should be enough to test with. Yeah, I need to
You
figure
could
out
probably make
this
that work.
charger situation for this thing.
Yeah, we got grocery tools over here.
So I got that. Now let me do a quick cutting test to see. So I need to go this way instead of swapping going. Okay.
So Isadora is working on making jump rings. We're hoping to have solved an issue, and I am working on pendant setting. Yeah, we're both making something at the same time. We're making two different things. We both started by making bracelets together, or she was making earrings and then started
Oh
making
yeah.
bracelets.
Let me do
So
a
we've
show and
moved
tell.
on.
Where is actually let me do the jump ring. This is very important. And then I'll show you guys the earrings that we
I
started
think that
with
caught.
earlier today.
I think that caught. Yay. Let's see. Let me not touch the metal and burn myself. I burned myself on my stove earlier. I don't need any more burns.
Oh, so I need to go this way. All right. I didn't need to come here. So let's see. Oh, such a
Also,
mess.
if it does end up working, you can flip your saw blade around just by unscrewing the top, if this
Oh
works.
yeah.
So hopefully that'll
That's
save you from having to do all the things.
yeah. Let me first. What is this one? All right, this power drill. I'm gonna return you because you are horrible to me tonight. I'm gonna go put you back.
I feel like you're
Where is
threatening
this?
that tool.
I am.
Welcome in, Jenna King.
I am. This is another tool I'm so fearful of. This saw, because it's also very powerful. It's like it just goes jumping.
It is very powerful, I gotta say. But I like that it has the guard.
All right. I'm gonna have to cut with my left because of the position.
So
Let's
she's got a
see.
coil, guys, in there of wire that's just spun around. And you can kind of see it right there.
I truly
Good.
think my problem is solved. Cause that was so much. I mean, that was a much better cut. Usually it jumps around.
Okay. Well,
Oh, I
fingers
don't think I
crossed. Let's
finished
see.
cutting it. Oh no, it's still doing the same thing. This is even worse. What did
Aw.
I do? Look at that.
Okay, so I wonder if it's your saw blade. What size is your blade?
It's all messed up now. I can't even tell. Um, oh, it's on the
Man, I'm
under.
hopeful.
All right, let me open it
Hi,
up.
welcome in. Thank you for the raid.
Another raid? Oh my god.
Yeah.
What's going on tonight?
Thank
Thank
you,
you so
Soja
much,
Mom.
guys. Soldier
We are in
Mom.
here working together, playing around, creating things, and
Thank you
trying to
so
problem solve.
much.
We
That was
understand that
such a
here.
that was a disaster cut.
Thanks, Tam. You're one of our favorite people, too. Well, you're one of my favorite people. I can't speak for Isadora. I don't know why I just
My
tried to.
Tam. Thank you so much. Jane.
So
Thank you
Isadora's
so
trying to
much, guys,
make
for coming
a
in.
bracelet and also figure out her jump rings. And I am working on a setting for a stone. So hers are jump rings right now. Mine is a setting that has a blue topaz that goes in it.
So, quick question, Rebecca. The blade, should the text be facing up or down? Mine is facing down right now.
I mean, I can't say
So,
should or should be, but let's see.
two things I missed. I did not lubricate the rings, so that could have been another problem. Um, where's my screwdriver?
My text is flipped downwards,
Is
so you
downwards?
can't see
Okay.
it if you're looking in. I'm in Florida. Isadora, where are you located?
I'm in Chicago.
All right, so very far away from each other. You guys are welcome to put your locations if you feel comfortable doing so in the chat. Ooh, California's nice. That's a good triangle. It's a wide triangle. Ow. You didn't hear that. I didn't do anything. Arizona. My fingers say no now.
Poor chat etiquette. I had to step away for a bit to
We do a
find
lot of bead work too.
screwdriver.
Are you gonna make your coils on there? Nice. Arizona again too. So we do beadwork as well. Isadora does chainmail and beadwork. I do a wide range of things from setting stones to inlay to the pieces that I came on working on. I like showing them off, so I would keep doing so. And these are often what you'll find me making. We both use gemstone beads for all of our stuff. I use microfaceted, and she has a very nice wide range. And she uses much bigger stones than me, and it does absolutely amazing. Please show off those earrings. They have to see the earrings.
Where did I put it? Okay, let's do that because this jump rings is making me unhappy.
Deep breath. Show some earrings. I just
All
dropped
right,
my piece
it's
of
not finished. We were testing out earlier what to do with the ear wires.
You're so cool.
Oh, can you guys see? I'm not sure. And there they are. So these are natural ruby. Thank you guys. But it's not finished. I was just running some quick tests to figure out what the best way is to add the ear wires and what gauge wire would be best for it. So if you notice, I have like two different colored wires that are not even identical to the wire for the jump rings. Um so I'll take these out later when I make a decision. But this is the earring I worked on earlier today. It's all
They're,
natural ruby with gold filled
they're so,
14
pretty.
karat gold filled rings and wire. Thank you. Thank you, Jane.
See, in case you were worried that nobody likes them, everybody loves them because they're beautiful.
Thank you,
They're really,
guys.
they're so gorgeous.
So it's not finished. When it's finished, it will go in the store and you guys can have at it.
I think those would be stunning to see in person.
True. I agree. A
Do you
beautiful
know where you're
pendant. I
gonna
plan to
do you
actually.
know where you're
So
gonna price them at?
I have a much bigger stone. So I plan to make a pendant with that. And also with bigger jump rings because this is so much bigger. This might be too small. So I'll use like a bigger gauge and bigger rings for the pendants. But yeah, pendant is in the works as well.
I'm working on a stone setting for a London blue topaz, a 2 carat London blue topaz that I was making from scratch. And if you want to see me fail at it, it's on my Instagram.
Oh, you think so? Like this one? Just have it all the way to the end. I was gonna cut it and bend it. But now you mentioned it, probably the same length of what
I
is your
kind of
bird
liked it with
stone?
it going all
Ruby?
the way to the end.
All the way to the end. Yeah, it looks good too. Let me cut this up. Same length. Hmm. I'm
And
just
bend the
gonna
bottom of yours out just a little bit. Instead of doing that, bend it. Well, I guess you could.
I think it's still too long though. But let me bend it
Okay.
first. Let's see. Yeah, it's still too long. Um
Okay. So you're gonna cut it a little bit and bend from
yeah,
there.
I'll still cut it. So you see that? And then if I just snipe this off. Hmm. There.
So pretty. That's perfect. So when I failed when I was making these, you'll see like one of my prongs just jumps out of place from the heat. I added on there that the only way to succeed is to start failing. So did you fail at watercolor or did you just begin your journey to succeed?
So that's like the size of the
Yeah, so
saw.
that's the same.
It's one
It's
and
the
a
same one I
quarter.
have. It's the same one I have.
I don't
So it
know. Where is
should
that
be
thing?
working. Was is your blade tight? Did you check to see if you need to tighten your blade?
I didn't check right now, so um,
Maybe when you screw it back in, if you tighten it, maybe it had a little wiggle to it, and that's why they were coming out.
all right, I can probably try to tighten that now and see.
We're problem solving, so if you guys have any suggestions, her jump rings are coming out with sharp ends and like a little bit expanded. I don't know who Sid is, or they're probably in here. Hi, Mary, welcome in. But okay, well, I'm sure Sid is amazing at their art. I believe it, even though I haven't seen it, but there can definitely be more than one artist in a family. I believe it, honestly. There can be more than one artist, though. In my family, my brother
Wait, let's
is
try
an
this one
amazing
too.
graphic designer who also streams and works in a version of construction. My mom can work social media like it is an art pretty much and works a full time job doing something completely different. I mean, my sister and mom both bake, like, absolutely amazing, beautiful food. My sister could be a cake decorator, she decorates so well. She works as a manager for an auto parts, place, so it's not a parts place, but in a very high position, and so there can be more than one artist in the family, and they've all done jewelry with me at one point in time. At one point in time, we have all sat at a table and made jewelry together. I feel like there can definitely be more than one artist. You could all do the same thing, you could all do separate things. Hi, Mary, welcome in. How did your show go? That's awesome. Junk journals seem like such a cool thing to do.
My what's it called is acting up, so I'm just gonna do it the old school way.
You gonna make links the old school way?
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my pliers to
I
coil
mean, it works.
the rings. After it's just a test, right? So to figure
You
out
do it
what's good.
whichever way you want. If I was close to you, I would go over there and we'd problem solve together, but that's a very long drive.
Now we'll figure it out one way or the other. I'm gonna put. I didn't put use like lubricants the first time, so maybe that's
Yeah.
why they jumped around a lot.
Ouch. I mean,
Let's see.
I like doing it via just coiling and cutting because it's not faster in the sense that you can get a lot of jump rings in a faster way, but if you just need a few jump rings or maybe as many as 20 jump rings, it is faster to do it that way. But if you want 100 jump rings, you would want to do the coil and the tool.
Yeah,
So like then you have time to kind of figure it out. I was soldering.
that should be fine. Let's try this one more time.
It will all work out. Now I'm
Otherwise, I'll
polishing half on
troubleshoot
the
by
camera and
myself
half off.
later.
Oh, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I did not feel like I was doing a very good job, and so I very much appreciate it when you guys tell me that I was not doing too bad. Y'all make me feel a little bit better. I don't know where all of my files are, and that is such a frustrating thing. Somebody should come organize my office. Have that. Raise your hand if you think someone should come organize your office. Not my office, your office. Uh, I appreciate that. I have heard some good feedback from other people too. Many people have told me that they enjoyed it. I've appreciated it, and I am learning to take a compliment in a positive way because it is very nice.
I need someone to come organize my office.
There you go. During my live demo, Mary, I showed 3 different ways you could make jump rings. So I showed what Isadora is doing now, where she coiled and she's cutting them out. I showed using a saw with a coil, where you saw them out. I wouldn't recommend like doing it the way I was doing it necessarily, but I do explain how you should do it.
Oh,
Um,
forgot again.
and then using the jump ring maker that she is using as well.
Where's that lubricant?
I love that. I love that we all need someone to organize our office. I also love that Soja Mom is a professional organizer and has a hot mess office. I did not lose any fingers, nor did I cut myself. I was not bleeding on live, so the only reason I knew I could do that is because at one point in time I didn't have a bench pin at all, and I didn't have any of the tools necessary aside from a saw because we're all building and it takes time to build things up. So I still have plenty of tools that I want to get, and so I used my hands and sawed in between them. not nearly as professional and nice looking, but it was functional. I am actually looking for something. Don't mind me.
Okay,
Where
I
I
think
found such a thing.
that has been lubricated. Let's try this one more time.
You got
Oh yeah.
this.
All right. So have it that way. All right. Let's have one more go at this. Actually,
Good
probably.
night. I hope you have a really good night. Crafter,
Thank you guys for coming
style
in,
post.
though.
Yeah, thank you. That is exactly how I feel like 90% of the time. And that's normally when I say, okay, I guess it's not time for me to work. It's time for me to actually go in and clear just a tiny space. I will clear the tiniest space and feel better. Vroom. That sounds loose.
You think?
Well, let's see
Oh,
if you're
but
jumping.
this looks like a very good cut.
I'm hopeful. Early day tomorrow. Have a good night.
Oh, this is an amazing. I don't know. Is it the dust? Why does it have all these speckles on it?
It's the dust. It's the metal dust. That's my desk is full of it. Can I see it?
Yeah, but it's still rough.
Hmm.
Like it
Maybe
has
it's
like
the
those
metal.
sharp.
Maybe it's not your
Hmm.
blade at all.
But it does with all the metals, like this metal, the copper enameled metal. I don't know. There's something I'm not doing right recently, because this wasn't happening before. So I don't know.
Hmm. Maybe
So you
your
see,
saw blade. Maybe your saw blade is actually worn out because they do recommend eventually replacing them, and I don't know how many cuts before they recommend replacing.
hmm, I thought we solved the mystery of the saw blade.
I was
Back to the
hopeful.
drawing board. Oh, yeah, I'll figure it out. Let me finish this bracelet.
Okay. I'm going to have this polished up and set tonight, which isn't bad because then it only took a little bit, like an hour last night, and then about 2 hours, maybe an hour and a half tonight to have this whole piece finished. That's not half bad for the first time doing it.
Can I see the pendant? Let me see how much work you've done already. I put a lot of.
Here, I
Oh,
have it up.
please. Oh, that's pretty.
So the stone's going to go straight in there, and then these are going to be bent down over top of it, and then it will front
Yeah, that
face if
holds it
that's
in
blue.
place. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get better about my bottom wires lining up, but I can do that. That is accomplishable. Practice and all that.
I'd like to see
You
it when
know,
it's completely finished.
well, I'm aiming before we leave tonight, but we'll see. We'll see.
Let me see if I can find.
There's no promises. If you finish your bracelet first and we decide to go to bed, then we decide to go to bed. I might still finish it tonight, just maybe not on live. I would really like to stop dropping that. This is how I end up losing everything. Y'all, I get so close to finishing something and then it flies out of my hand and gets lost forever. It's okay though, I found this one again for the upteenth time.
Let me see if I can find gold. Um,
Hi, welcome in. Frogman21. Luckily, it has not flown across the studio. It's falling in front of me. I just have so much stuff in front of me that, like, it hides, like, under a piece of paper, in a little bucket, and so far, I've been able to find it. It was easier when the prongs were sticking out when it dropped because it was, like, super noticeable. It's not as small as some of the pieces that have actually gone flying and are now missing in here. One day, I will have a blast finding things the same day I organize
Yeah,
my office.
I was thinking that the day you decide to clean out that space, you'll find a lot of treasures.
If I rip this carpet out, I'm going to shake it for all the gemstones that I've lost in it. Like, not even joking, I'm literally gonna put it up and shake it. I wanna see them come falling out. These are fun to work with. Mm, where is that?
Mhm.
There's stuff you can use to hold your piece in place, but I don't have that stuff yet. So my fingers, I just read the truest thing today is that it takes just as long to polish the piece as it does to actually make the piece. It's literally the honest, it's most truest thing. It takes forever to polish a piece. All the little nooks
What
and crannies.
what happens if you just kind of like throw it into a tumbler?
It work hardens it and it'd look really nice, but the tumbler I have doesn't do a good job. And I want to save some of the money that I have until I have a decent amount to not worry about it so that I can go to Arizona in February. It's on my
Okay.
list of tool upgrades.
So the tumbler I have is like one of those from those small ones from Amazon.
Yeah.
That wouldn't do
I
it.
was looking I was looking at the Harbor Freight ones because those are relatively inexpensive and those might be a possibility. I want to get a ultrasonic and steamer combination too because the ultrasonic I have now is small and it's functional, but it doesn't have a heater on it, which sucks when I'm trying to clean pieces like my husband's class ring, which I designed for him. I didn't make it, but I did design it. Got a star sapphire in the center because he has an
Oh
engineering
wow.
degree in computer science. So we made it look like electricity was coming out of his stone.
Wow, look at that sapphire.
It's very cool. I worked in a fine jewelry store at the time that we designed that, and the star sapphire was just sitting on my boss's desk. He picked it up and he said, "Use that." And I'm like, "Okay." I mean, I still had to pay for it, but I
Yeah.
thought it was funny. He was just sitting there. Hi, welcome in, Ladeness NYD. These are polishing bristle wheels.
Yeah, that's a lot of time spent just polishing that thing.
It is because it's got so many nooks, and I'm trying to get right in those edges.
I noticed.
Yeah, Tumblr's on my list. It would be really cool to just send it in with some still shot, and it'd work hard in, and it would look really shiny and pretty. Mm, putting this down, even though I'm still using it. You guys do that? You stick something down even though you're actively using it?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
For me, it's more like I set it down and then I start looking for it, and it's right in front of me.
I've done that a few times too.
Look at another happy accident with that call. Another big cap.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
I just right now called it into like a bill
Mhm.
and just attach a bit on there. Let's see. Like try to fit in the.
Hi, welcome in.
Wow, I have a lot of happy accidents today.
Have a good night, Tam. Thank you for joining us.
Good night, Tim. Look at my fingers, my gosh.
I'm going to stick this stone in. I tried to go in. I gotta be careful for that point.
Oh, we've been on for 2 hours. My goodness.
We have been. It's almost time to go, but
Yeah.
oh, no.
And I just realized I need to redo this thing. At least the end is still too long. Funny thing is,
Oh,
I don't know
no.
what her wrist size is, so I'm kind of paranoid that it might be too big. She won't be able to use it. So I'd rather make
Yeah,
it short and have extenders, and that way, it will fit one way or the other than having it too big and she cannot wear it. So
yeah.
I'm like,
A lot better.
so I'll have to redo the end, make it probably a 6.5, and extend it to like an 8. That way she can use it. I don't know. I'm overthinking a gift.
I mean, but that's what makes you a good artist. That overthinking, that's a good thing. All right, I'm setting the stone. I'm
Might
bending my
take
ply
two
or my
hours.
pieces down, preferably without cracking or breaking my stone.
So I'll do that later. I'm tired of working. I'll just watch you finish your thing. I want to see the
I'm
pendant when it's done.
all right, almost finished. This last
No
part.
pressure.
No, I'm so serious. I'm almost done. I'm just trying to get those prongs down low. You see those? They just need to
Yeah,
be
yeah.
sitting a little further on the stone.
Yes, yeah, I
But
see
then
that. Well, that's so pretty. That's really gorgeous. Oh my god, that stone is like.
it's a beautiful blue topaz. It's gorgeous.
So the
Let
my
me see
core
it. I got.
question, the
Mhm.
bottom that kind of like extends that far out, is that normal? Is that how it's supposed to be, Highland?
So I can do them smaller, and a lot of times you'll see them smaller. One of the reasons I did it so low is because this is so deep, and now I'm deciding whether or not I want to actually just cut that bottom off, which I could do, and I could sand it because it's not super necessary. But then the stone will be sticking out a
Yeah,
little bit.
because it's probably just move it a little bit, shorter.
Yeah,
I
I
wonder
can't.
if but that
I
would
can't heat
require
it once it's
another.
scratched.
Would that require like cutting it and sniping it and then soldering it again?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So like
work.
redoing all the work.
Oh my gosh.
I can always keep it in mind for the next one too. Me too. A light over. Let's make it super, super bright. Look at that.
Wow, that's really really nice. You really need to teach a class on how to do this setting. Yeah, but I do think the bottom is. Oh yeah, I see what you mean. It's pointed, so maybe that
Yep, it's
makes
pointed.
sense.
Yeah. I need to do better on the bottoms. I need them to be even with the wire. And
Mm-hmm.
so that's gonna be the point that I need to work on. 90% of this, I watched a video of somebody else making a setting and said, "Huh, I wonder if I can do that for one of my stones." They were using a different shape. And so I kinda just looked at it and said, "I'm gonna try," and started, like, melting things together. And the same with the prongs.
Mm.
I did not have a plan for the prongs to be like this at all. I had no idea what I was gonna do with them.
Yeah, but it
So
it
these
came out really nice. It came out really pretty.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I feel like it's very similar to what you just did with your ruby earrings.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice.
You work with your you work with your plan, and then it changes as you go.
It changes, yeah, all the time. All even with the bracelet, right? It's changing.
Yeah.
I've modified it two times already. From the original to making it into like a chain, and now cutting it short and even shorter. So I still have to find the clasp. I don't know where I put it, but I'm kind of tired now.
Me
Well,
too.
guys, whoever is still in here, thank you so much. Um, it's way
Have a
past my
good night.
bedtime. Huh?
I said, "Have a good night."
Yeah. It's uh it's I need to at least get an hour or two in before my baby wakes up. So
Well, what
um
time is it there?
right now it's 10:30.
Oh, okay. It's 11:30 here, so
Yeah.
ooh, I
You're
might
a
get an
night
hour or
owl.
2
You
before.
stay up. You don't sleep.
I do eventually. I mean, I go to bed about, midnight to 1 because my husband stays up that late, and so I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
I like to wait until he comes to bed with me, and the kids, they don't sleep in, unfortunately. They wake up at, like, 5 or 6 AM, so I should go to bed sooner, but maybe one day. Some days I do, some days I get really tired. Alright, so I'm gonna head off first. Have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night. Thank you so much for, co-hosting with me. Always a pleasure to
Anytime.
have you. I always enjoy our time together.
Me too, thank you.
Yeah, let's do this often. And thank you guys for hanging out. Those that are still here, I truly appreciate you all. I'm gonna go to bed now. See you tomorrow, and hope you have a good evening. Night. Let's see if we can rate someone. I'll just end the show. All right. Good night, guys.